Hello and welcome to this introduction to NaviCam for Cinema 4D. NaviCam is a great workflow plugin which enhances the working speed dramatically. Watch the difference. I'm sure you know that everyday situation. You're working on a big object, jumping from one part to another always needs 4 steps. Zoom out, center your camera view, zoom in, and set pivot. Why does it have to be so complicated? With NaviCam, you only need 2 steps. Zoom out and zoom in. Zoom out, zoom in. Zoom out and zoom in. That's easy, isn't it? The S, O, and H commands to frame selections, objects, or the whole scene is good. Well, NaviCam can do a lot better. Let me explain. For jumping to a selection, you certainly need a selection first, right? NaviCam will jump to any point even if you have no selection made, and that is a huge advantage. Imagine you want to work on a little part of your object. To make a selection, you have to zoom in first. But isn't that annoying? With NaviCam, you can jump to the right spot immediately without having to worry about any selections. Another situation. You're working on a huge scene and your camera is far away from the selected object. Moving it to another point in your scene seems to be impossible. That's because of the distance between your camera and the axis of the object. Don't you wonder sometimes why your camera is moving so slow? NaviCam supports you with a global speed slider, which makes moving your camera, selections, and objects faster or slower if you need to work more precise. When you open NaviCam on your plugin list, you will find 4 plugins. They are NaviCam, NaviCam Center, NaviCam Zoom In, and NaviCam Zoom Out. The main plugin opens a dialog which you can quickly dock into your Cinema 4D layout. You can of course define this as a default layout if you want to. The dialog offers you 3 sliders to fine-tune the behavior of your NaviCam commands. The Zoomin Sliders controls the distance your camera jumps to the spot you are pointing with your mouse. Lower this value and you can fly through your scene by clicking several times in the direction you want to fly. If you increase that value, your camera will jump really close to the spot your mouse is pointing at. With this setting, you can navigate really fast and reach any point easily. The Zoom Out slider controls the distance your camera jumps back if you use the Zoom Out command. Increase that value if you're working on a big scene to make big jumps. If you work on a single object, a smaller value will be fine. As an additional feature, there is the Global Speed Slider. Here you can define the overall speed your camera and objects are moving and rotating. Usually, it is good to have a fast navigation, but sometimes you want to work more precise. Then you should lower this value just a little bit. I hope you enjoy your new workflow with NaviCam, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to miss it after a short time working with it. Bye-bye.